It's brighter. Is it better? Because I looked at my VOD for Resident Evil 1. It looked pretty dark. Anyways, so I don't remember playing this game on the PlayStation 1. Not at all. I used to not like this game for dumb reasons. People said that this game was better than Resident Evil 3. I liked Resident Evil 3. And I was like, no, Resident Evil 2 is stupid. Resident Evil 3 is better. So I always had like this negative opinion about Resident Evil 2. Plus, Resident Evil 2 didn't have Nemesis, and I thought Nemesis was cool. But as time goes on and you become less of a dumbass, we've been playing Resident Evil 2 more and more and more on stream over the years, and my opinion of this game has drastically changed. Of the original fixed games, not including the remake of 1, just regular 1, 2, and 3, I do believe that Resident Evil 2 is arguably the best in the series and probably the best Resident Evil game. Like, as in terms of how a Resident Evil game should be. This game just nails it with, like, storytelling and everything. So, I changed my opinion. It's kind of like Metal Gear Solid all over again, where I thought Metal Gear Solid was, like, I enjoy the third one the most, but I believe the second game is the best one ever made. So it's the same idea. So, Resident Evil. They're just darker games. No, you can change your capture to add more whites and blacks in it. For some games, it washes it out. For some PlayStation 1 games, it actually makes it look a bit better.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City.
Yeah, good morning, Lynch, by the way.
It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
We're far from finished. It's our boy. I know, PlayStation 1 audio, I know. Raccoon City. No, Lumi. Raccoon City. Raccoon City.
What have we got here?
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Why'd he bite me? Uh-oh.
Man, what a mess. What could have done this?
Leon.
What was that? What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move! Don't move. No!
Why not just stomp on her head, Leon?
What's up with that guy? That was a clean hit. I'm running out of ammo here.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down!
He finally shot him in the head.
We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There!
okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Uh-oh.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
How did they not notice that guy? How did they not notice him?
You okay?
Still in one piece.
That maniac's gonna ram us! Run!
Man, PlayStation 1 games are great.
Claire!
Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Hey, have a good rest of your day, Proto. Thanks for coming by to the stream. Okay, let's get started. They were parted by an unescapable destiny. This is just the beginning of their worst nightmare. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Zombies? You made it to 2. What's the biggest difference you've noticed between this one and this and 1 about how they squeezed out more of the hardware? This one actually takes more time on the backgrounds. One of the biggest difference between Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 1 is the backgrounds. The backgrounds in this are way more detailed. Way more detailed. Also, I think an overall poly count in the character models. The character models are overall have more detail. Yo, hey TMC, how you doing? How's it going? Doing all right? No! No, get off me! Thanks for the shotgun. Also, in this game, it's a little bit more faster. Like, Leon can run a little bit faster. It's a little bit of a faster paced game. They wanted to put more action into the game when compared to the first game. And it's longer. Like, where the first game you just played Jill or Chris, and Resident Evil 2, you have scenarios. So you have scenario A and you have scenario B, ends up making 4 playthroughs. So right now we're doing Leon A, Claire B. And then we're going to do Claire A, Leon B. Which is something that the remake of 2 actually fails at. That's one of the parts in the 2 remake that's actually worse than the original. The great thing about OG2 is that the remake doesn't replace it. Like, there's so much good stuff about the OG2 for it to still exist. You could argue that outside of the terrible voice acting in Resident Evil 1, for the most part, the original game could totally be replaced. But not in Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 has, like, a lot of goodness to it that is not in the remake. There, we're gonna leave that guy alone. Another thing is they upped the hidden items in the game. There's a shit ton of hidden items in Resident Evil 2. Like a shit ton. And if you find them all, it makes your playthrough so much easier. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh no! Oh no! Dude, I normally get through that without getting bit. Yeah, TMC, I hope you've been doing well. Hope you're having a nice Thursday so far. Oh no, the cop. Reset. And same with you, Brandon. Hope you're having a nice morning so far. Grab this. Also, you get a lot of ammo in this game. You get a shit ton of ammo in this game. I'm just waiting. I'm just in the waiting room for sexy boy Carlos. Oh God. Don't worry, we'll get to... Oh, fuck, dude, what is wrong with me? I never get bit like, on the way to the police station like this. What is wrong with me? What's so cool about this is that even though we got a loading screen, they're still right here. That does not exist in Resident Evil 1 at all. So in the remake, they add something right here. They add that little safe room down here. It's not here in the OG. It doesn't exist. But this does exist. But they changed this also. So you can't go through the front door in the remake like this. In the B scenarios. Only in A. Oh man. This music. I remember this part in Resident Evil 2 Remake. Yeah. A lot of it is similar. There's a lot of similarities between the two games for the most part. There's a lot of... They don't go as drastic as Resident Evil 3 did with changing a lot of stuff. Would you like to use the computer? Yes. All side doors locked. The doors can be unlocked by a key card. All right, so as well, because this is a common question that I hear asked a lot in a lot of streams and stuff, the timeline. So Resident Evil 1 takes place in July 1998. Resident Evil 2 takes place, I believe, it takes, okay, so technically Resident Evil 3 starts before this game, right? So when Jill gets knocked out, Then she's passed out for, I think, a day or two. During that time, Resident Evil 2 happens. So, for instance, this is after Jill has already encountered Nemesis at the police station. So, in Resident Evil 3, this door is boarded up. In Resident Evil 2, it's not. It doesn't make sense. It's just one of the things that just don't make sense. It's electronically locked. Imagine if they put Mega Man and collectibles in Resident Evil 2. Don't forget like the clock tower. No, I won't. It's Marvin.
Oh, man.
Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion.
In a
located
mansion.
in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen.
Hang in there.
Hang in there,
Don't
Marvin.
worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But
Just go.
fine. But I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
Hang in there, Marvin. Hang in there. He locked the door. This bitch. Did you use the computer? Yes. Use the blue key card? Yes. Alright. The whole side doors are released. So as you can see, like, the voice acting got a massive upgrade. Massive upgrade. It's no longer corny. Like, it's just quality across the board. Let's see. Police, memorandum. August 23rd, 1998. This letter is just to inform everyone about the recent movement of equipment that has happened during the precinct's rearrangement. The safe with the 4-digit lock has been moved from the STARS office on the 2nd floor to the East office on the 1st floor. 2236. Police, Raccoon Police, what is that? Liaison Department? Don't worry, Marvin survives till 3. Look. Don't you be making jokes about Marvin. Marvin ain't doing nothing to you. Yo, hey Intra, how you doing? Also, we haven't got the color coordination of items yet, but I can't wait till that happens. We don't really need the shotgun right now. Let's put it up. Handgun's more than enough right now. How you doing? You doing all right? This desk is locked. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Hope you're having a nice morning, Intra. You having a nice Thursday. So look at the sheer number of enemies they put on the screen right here. This also is a massive upgrade compared to 1. Look at that. That's insane. Oh no. Oh, this is bad news bears. Are we gonna... Oh no. I should have brought the shotgun. This is bad news bears. Holy crap. They all dead? Jesus. Jesus. Thrown right into the fire. Alright. This is just me sucking, though. Okay. Alright, can we go in this room? Wowzers? Oh, yeah. Marvin, the second best character next to Dirty. The sexually charged Carlos. Oh my god, TMC. Freeze. God damn, dude, they are tanky as hell. Jeez. Good thing they give you all this ammo at the beginning of the game. My goodness. There should be an item over here. We got an ink ribbon. Ah, shit. Regular Carlos is lame. No, thank you. You don't like regular Carlos? I will say Resident Evil 3 Remake Carlos is good. All right, so we got to get the safe. Passcode was... Oh no, I put it in wrong. 2, 2, 3, 6. Got some shotgun shells. Got the police station map. All right. And if we come over here, hidden item number 1. Got some Colorado finest herb. There we go. All those bullets I spent, man. We have so many bullets. I don't think the guy's right outside yet. And then he should have some ammo on him. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Also, another thing that's different with this game and the remake is in the remake, Mr. X shows up in all 4 scenarios. In this game, he only shows up in the B scenarios. So he's not in Leon A. That's a big difference that they had. Like, they really wanted to make Mr. X, like... They did a good job of making Mr. X a lot more prominent. Because in this game, he is kind of a joke. Nemesis was a huge upgrade from him. It's locked from the other side. Nemesis is scary, dude. Nemesis is frightening. In the OG game, he is frightening. If you play it on hard mode, oh my god. He is a beast. He's so hard to put down in hard mode. It's insane. Ah, shit. We'll run this way. Please don't bite my leg. He is scary. Regular Carlos is microwave steak. Sexy boy Carlos is filet Mei Young. What the hell? He would be scary in Resident Evil 3 remake, but they changed him into an overgrown liquor without a tongue. Well, he's actually more like Mr. X. He's more like remake Mr. X. In fact, they did it the other way around. Resident Evil 2 remake Mr. X is more like Nemesis, except he doesn't run. And Mr. X, Resident Evil 3 remake Nemesis is more like the original Mr. X. It's crazy. Like, Nemesis doesn't chase you around Raccoon City a lot like he did in the OG, like he does in the remake. Like in the remake, the original, he would chase you around a lot. Like, a lot. They took that out. Yo, Knight, thanks so much again for gifting another sub to the community. Thank you so much. Ark, if you, Ark, welcome to your first, oh my gosh. Yo, thanks for gifting another sub. Ark, Vecti, yay, congrats on getting the gifted sub. And Berserker, congrats on getting the gifted sub and welcome back for 3 whole months. Berserker, what a nice name. Wait, why is it doing it all individually? One sec. So there's an item here. We got a small key. Let's combine these. Okay. Yo, thanks for much. Jesus, welcome back for 2 whole months. Yo, thank you so much for the 3 gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you. If you guys are, if you were lucky enough to get a gifted sub, please say thank you. Or be sure to thank Knight. Thanks so much for the support. Let's see. All right, so this door should be locked. Is that only for a small key? I wasted all that bullets. Oh, because you did them individually. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so we got to go this way. This is the only way we have left to do now. I just kept doing it because I didn't want to do math. Okay, so let's put up the ink ribbon. So unlike the OG game, you can now combine items now in the item box. You don't have to like take the item out and do it in your inventory. It's so nice. It's so nice. We're gonna go use the shotgun now. We got a lot of shots. And unlike the original shotgun that holds 7 bullets, this one only holds 4. It's, oh no, 5. Sorry, I lied to you. Alright. And so the small keys come back again for the guy character, so Leon has to use the small keys. We get some handgun bullets. 15, not bad. Get my... Yeah, alright, let's put this here. I forgot what the Resident Evil 1 UI looked like. Was it better than 2? No, not really. It's more or less the same. The advancements in the UI aren't really that drastic. I think right now, I think the biggest advancement is like... the map. The map is still not allocated to a button. And that doesn't happen until Resident Evil 3. So if you want to look at the map, you have to go into the menu. But the map did get upgraded because it shows you the color coordination of the doors. Because you need various keys in this game to open up doors. So that's really nice. And it also shows you the rooms that you've been to and the rooms that you haven't been to, which Resident Evil 1 does not do. Which is really nice. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. There's not a whole lot different. Also, Leon starts with the lighter. He starts with the lighter, just like Chris. Claire gets the lockpick. I know. We're gonna grab all that stuff. Oh yeah, and look at the. Oh, they did the Resident Evil 1 where you can only get the cutscene upon entering, and you can't get it by going back. His head is missing. It seems to have been twisted off. And then he put his hand where his head used to be. What the fuck, Leon? It's like a tongue. And he's dead. Long live liquid tongue. You can actually just run past this guy. You don't actually need to kill him. But I just wanted to do it because I never kill him. Do 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 do. One cool thing though is if you get too close to the wall, you'll actually start having hands reach out and try to grab you, which is really neat. Operation reports. Operation report, September 26th. The Raccoon Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. Many have been injured. Even more were killed. During the attack, our communications equipment was destroyed and we no longer have contact with the outside. We have decided to carry out an operation with the intent of rescuing any possible survivors as well as to prevent this disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of the operation are as follows. Security of armaments and ammunition. Chief Irons has voiced concern regarding the issue of terrorism due to a series of recent unresolved incidents. On the very day before the zombies attack, he made the decision to relocate all weapons to scattered intervals throughout the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizure. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all ammunition caches. It has become our top priority to recover these scattered munitions. To unlock the weapon storage, as stated earlier, it will be extremely difficult to secure all ammunition. However, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weapon storage. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the key card used to access the weapon storage is missing and we have been unable to locate the key. On the one of the breakers went down during the battle, and electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It has become top priority to restore the power in the power rooms and to secure those locks. Recorder David Ford. Operation reports the next day, the 27th. 1 p.m. The west barricade has been broken through and another exchange ensued. We sheltered the injured in the confiscation room on the first floor temporarily. 12 more people were injured in the battle. Additional report: 3 additional people were killed following the sudden appearance of an as of yet unknown creature. This creature is identified by missing patches of skin and razor-like claws. However, its most distinguishing characteristic is its lance-like tongue. Capable of piercing a human torso in an instant. Their numbers are as well as their location remains unknown. We have tentatively named these creatures the Licker. and are currently in the process of developing countermeasures to deal with this new threat. So, on the day before the zombie attacks, Mr. Chief Irons thought it would be really smart to reallocate all ammunition around the building, huh? That's actually them trying to explain why you find ammo all over the place and not in just one set place, because in a regular police station, it wouldn't be like this. But it also gives you an idea that, hey, it looks like there was a recent accident here. So this area is actually really neat in the remake. This is actually combined into two places, and they take out the back part. The back part right here doesn't, they kind of take this part out a little bit. It's a fireplace, and oil painting hangs above it. The title is The Sacrifice to the Hellfire. The things are getting bad. Scatter weapons move is a wild one. It is. There's a reason behind it, though. Yeah, there's a reason. Hidden item number 2. Bam, over in the corner. Look at that. Who would have thought? Why would you go over there? Why would you check over there for 15 handgun bullets? Okay, so another thing that changes from the Resident Evil 2, the Resident Evil 2 remake, is... Well, no, I'll explain it. Actually, this room... So the rest of the hallway here doesn't exist. It's actually blocked off. And you come into here in the remake, and you remember what you have to do? You have to go over here and unlock that door with the chain on it right there to get in there. And then you remember you go in there, and then you exit out the room, the door that's right here. And then there was another door right here leading to the file room. That doesn't exist in this game. That oil painting doesn't exist either in the remake. And neither does this hypothetical door that leads out. So that changed. And you remember the original way you got out was actually standing on the barricade right here, and you get through the window up there. Doesn't exist. They changed that. Also, the windows on the wall broken and stuff existed, and you couldn't walk down this hallway right here in the remake. This was blocked off. All this stuff existed right here, but what didn't exist was this. There's no door in the remake. You just walk through here. But I want to show you something in here that I forgot to mention the first time we came down here. This is one thing that they removed from the remake that it was questionable, because it doesn't really seem there's any reason to remove it. So in the remake, they add barricade windows. You get an item and you can barricade a window. It's really nice feature. I do like it. In the OG, you have this. And this is also a big part, well, one part of the thing, I think that's called the zapping system, that is completely gone in Resident Evil 2 Remake. So if you were to find the cords and barricade these shutters, in the other side of the room, there is also another one. Or the other side of the police station, there's also another one. In the B scenario, that area is going to get bombarded with zombies. If you do it in that one, then this area in the B scenario is going to get bombarded with zombies. That whole feature does not exist in the Resident Evil 2 remake at all. They took it out. Don't understand why. This door exists, but you need a key to get in. I love this police station. It's just as spooky as the mansion. Yeah, okay, I'm glad you brought that up. So this police station is actually an old museum turned into a police station. That's why it's kind of, it doesn't look right. So you remember this area you couldn't go down this area. It didn't, they barricaded this in the remake. The old classic aim up and instantly destroy their heads is still here. Beautiful. And the dismemberment in Resident Evil 2 is insane. It's a waste to actually shoot their bodies with the shotgun shells, but if there's a lot of them, it's not a bad idea. And what they'll end up doing is sometimes their upper torso will detach from their legs, and then they'll start crawling on the floor after you. It's really cool. Like the dismemberment in Resident Evil 2 is a huge upgrade over Resident Evil 1. Other changes? I'm trying to remember it in my head. I'm trying to remember the layout, so you got to give me a sec. So we came out this door. How does this hallway work? So this door right here doesn't exist in the remake at all. And you remember when you went down here? This door right here doesn't exist at all in the remake as well. This right here is all open up. It's all open. And when you go inside, so we're gonna go into a locker area, right? To use you remember the lockers? You remember in the remake, that was in its own room. So they changed that. This, we can't go in it yet. But this was all open up in the remake, and it's closed off in this one. This right here is exactly the same. When you come over here, and you go into the safe room, this is exactly the same. Going up the steps is exactly the same. And stuff. So the museum moved away and left all their old paintings. No. The old paintings are actually in one of the notes in this game. Why are there a bunch of old paintings? Someone actually brings it up. So one of Brian Iron's secretary brings it up actually. I'll wait till then, because I think it shouldn't be too far away. We only got 4 bullets. Resident Evil 2 is actually one of the RE games that you can use all your ammo when you get it. You do not need to hold back in this game at all. They give you so much ammo in this game that you can just straight up just use it all when you get it. Operations report number 2. September 28th. Early morning, 2:30 a.m. Zombies overran the operations room and yet another battle broke out. We lost 4 more people, including David. We're down to 4 people, including myself. We failed to secure the weapons cache and hope for our survival. Continues to diminish. We won't last much longer. We agreed upon a plan to escape through the sewers. There is a path leading from the precinct underground to the sewer disposal plant. We should be able to access the sewers through there. The only drawback is that there's no guarantee that the sewer disposal plant is free from any possible dangers. We know our chances in the sewers are slim, but anything is better than simply waiting here to die. In order to buy more time, we locked the only door leading to the underground, which is located in the eastern office. We left the key behind in the western office, since it's unlikely that any of those creatures have intelligence to find it and unlock a door. I pray that this operations report will be helpful to whoever may find it. Recorder Elliot Edwards. So this is interesting. Elliot Edwards is the guy that we see in the remake die in the shutter at the very beginning and in the A scenario, but he's actually never named in this game, but we do see him. And I'll show you who he is when we see him. Hidden item number 3, more ammo. This right here is where you change your uniform when you get the special key. Say that to my noob self back when I was young. Hey, Sander. This save music is good, though. This save music is really good, Red Ribbon Army. Now, we're gonna put up that ink ribbon. Like, the save music in Resident Evil 2 just makes it's so grim. It's so grim and, like, has just the feeling of despair and hopelessness. Which desk do you check 50 times? You check Wesker's desk. So in Resident Evil 2 Remake, there's a window right here where I'm pointing. As you can see, it's right here. Not really a big difference, but it's a boardable window right here, and a zombie drops out in the remake. So, just wanted to point that out. Also, when you go up the steps in the remake, there's another another stairs going upstairs, but it doesn't exist in their OG. You remember you would come down here and then you would pass Roseanne Barb, and you would go here. Small little cosmetic. There's shutters right here in the remake too. Dead zombie right here. Doesn't exist. This door right here doesn't exist in the remake at all. And you remember there was the you would pass by the locker room and the shower room and all that. Doesn't exist in the OG. And that was not a thing. It's just nice to point out the differences in what they add and stuff. In case you didn't know yourself. I feel like I should be sitting in a fancy chair next to a fireplace with a big book, like a huge book. We were listening to the RE lore from you 30 minutes at a time. Resident Evil lore and fun facts with Akamatzu. I just really enjoy these games, and I just, you know, pay attention to some details. That's all. I pay, like, one part of video games that I'm huge on, just in any game, is I pay attention to background pieces and stuff like that. It's always been like my thing. So having to like go around and check things a million times I was like, sign me up. When I was a kid, I was like, yeah, sign me up. So this ruby doesn't exist right here in the remake at all. In fact, they even changed the use of what this ruby is used for in the remake. In OG, there's 2 of them. In the remake, there's actually only 1. And this, yeah. Oh, God. That got removed in the remake as well. They didn't want you to be able to smash people's heads in the remake to instill fear. Kill him over here. See, I always think... I guess it's Resident Evil 3 that has the items right here. I always forget which one it is. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the police station. Oh yeah. So you remember how you get in here? This area right here in the remake, this door doesn't exist, right? You had that couch area, right? There was a vending machine over here. There was a couch right there and another couch. You came through the shower room in the hole in the wall. You came through the hole in the wall, remember? And then when you came through here, the liquor was up there. And then when you went past it, there was a door right here that was for cleaning clothes. Doesn't exist. And then over here, this took you to the library. Same door. It exists. But that cleaning clothes room doesn't exist in the OG. I only played Silent Hill 1. I didn't have access to Silent Hill 2 and 3, which I heard people say was better. But I didn't enjoy Silent Hill 1 as much as I thought I would. So I never really cared to go play the rest. Which I know is unfair to the series, but nah, not really. Hell yeah, look at that. We got a shotgun. Hell yeah. There's various devices. So, hidden item. There's a health spray here. It's actually not here on all scenarios, by the way. I don't remember what scenario it's not here on, but it's not on one of them. Fun fact. This is a fun fact. There's a picture. It's a picture of a young man. There's a good chance it's her boyfriend. So this is Jill's desk. As you can see, that's her hat right there from the original game, right? So fun fact, if you come here in the remake, they replaced the picture of the guy with her dog. Also, if you come over here, you get, it's a picture of the STARS members. We get a picture of all the STARS members. So over on the left, we have, well, I'm going to go to the right from left. So over on the right in the yellow, we got Brad, the pilot of Alpha Team. Then we got Barry up top in the red with the gun. Next to him is Wesker. Next to him is Richard. Next to him is Kenneth, who dies by the zombie in the hallway. Next to him is Forrest, who got killed by crows. Next to him is Kevin, who got killed by a dog in Resident Evil 0 in the helicopter. On the bottom left in the red jacket, we got Edward, who arguably is, out of this whole picture, is the one who does not look like he does in the Resident Evil 0. But that's Edward. And then we have Enrico, who's in the silver vest, who's the captain of Bravo team. In the middle, we got Chris. To the right of Chris is Jill. And then to the right of Jill is Joseph. And then this is the entire Alpha and Bravo team. And how many of these people are alive now? Wesker, Barry. At this moment, Brad's dead. Chris and Jill. And that's it. 4 people. Like, all of them got annihilated. And they've been dead for a while, too. They've been dead for like 2 months. It's trash. Someone must have searched the desk. So if you... So if you sit here and you check this for like 20... I think it's like 25 or 50 times. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rebecca's not in the photo. Yeah, no. Rebecca actually recently just got hired before all this went down. Yeah, she's the only one in the photo. So this is Wesker's desk. So if you check it over and over and over again, wait for it, you get a piece of film. Uh-huh. Let's wait for it. I don't have enough inventory. Because I gotta come back and get an item anyway. Nah, we'll use this item. I don't feel like going down and coming back up. Yeah, no, Rebecca's here too, so they're the only 2 girls on the team. Rebecca's really young. She's like 19 years old. Then we got Barry. So this is Wesker's desk. This is Barry's desk. This is Chris's desk over here. Right here. And then the changes in this room is Wesker's desk in the remake is actually in like his own room. And then they added a weapons place in here with that computer terminal. Doesn't exist in this game. How do you know this? I can't remember high school people when I went to school with. Speaking of Silent Hill, the HD collection is on sale on the Xbox store. I heard that that's like one of the worst ways to play them. That hasn't really kept me from buying it. I just heard that's actually one of the worst ways to play them. But thanks for telling me. I might actually take a look at that. This is Chris's diary. August 8th. So the month, it was about a week or 2 after the incident in Resident Evil 1. I talked to the chief today once again, but he refuses to listen to me. I know for certain that Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected turned into a zombie. But the entire mansion went up in that explosion along with any incriminating evidence. Since Umbrella employs so many people in town, no one is willing to talk about the incident. It looks like I'm running out of options. So a week later, I've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. With the help of... Dude, this was a month ago, by the way. It's September, 23rd or something like that. This is August 17th. Monsters been roaming the city for a month. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to this case. Umbrella has begun research on a new G virus, a variation of the original T virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over and we have decided to fly to the main Umbrella HQ in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip because doing so could put her in danger. Please forgive me, Claire. Fun fact, we actually play them going to the HQ in Europe in Umbrella Chronicles. So we actually get to do that later.
Leon!
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
I can't believe what is happening to this city. I can't believe what is happening to this city.
Yeah, it actually did. I think it did. No, Metal Gear Solid 1 takes place in 2005. Metal Gear Solid 2 takes place in 2007, 2009. Yeah, 2007, 2009. With the tanker 2007 and the plant 2009. And then Metal Gear Solid 3 is 1964. And then Metal Gear Solid 4 is 2014. I know, right? I've always found it weird that they allow a 19-year-old to be part of an elite team. I know, it is weird. But speaking of weird, remember how we found that film in Wesker's desk? Let's go develop it. We got a dark room right here. Why does Wesker got a picture of Rebecca in her gym clothes? The fuck is this, dude? In his desk. You get this for checking his desk 50 times. So if you check his desk 50 times, you get this. It's your reward for dedication. Film D. Film D, chat. Not A, B, C. D. Wesker, that horn dog. That horn dog. Oh, man. It's ridiculous. Yeah, no. Metal Gear Solid 2 is 2007, 2009. Because you remember the plant? When you actually do the plant, Raiden talks about how. No, Colonel says, you remember that tanker that was sunk 2 years ago? He says that in the opening. I've played way too much Metal Gear Solid to know all this shit. Yeah, see, those are the arms I'm talking about, see? Get off me! Get off me! That stuff right there is so cool. She had an OnlyFans. Rebecca had an OnlyFans. Rebecca is also supposed to be a genius. From if I remember the lore right. She's supposed to be extremely smart. Like book smart. I think like she becomes a professor. Because when you play Resident Evil Outbreak, I think one of the people you play as, Yoko, is one of her students. I believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that's how it happens. I only played Outbreak once. So I don't know the fine detail lore. But I think Yoko is her student. And I haven't watched Vendetta, but I think Rebecca is a professor in that movie too. Alright, so we got the key, we got the emblem in the STARS office. It gives us the spade key. So you remember it now, it's blue. So we can look at the map. And every room that's blue, we can go to. Nice. Yeah, she's a scientist. She's a scientist in Vendetta. Okay. Yeah, I need to watch that. Maybe I'll take time to watch it today, because I want to watch it. I know it's early, but I'm not sure if we can trust this Wesker fellow. Oh man. But to answer your question, Brandon, I just remember because I grew up to be a big I was a big Resident Evil fan. I really enjoyed the first 3 games. I didn't really enjoy Code Veronica too much, but like Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, I'm a big old fan. Patrol Report. Patrol Report, September 20th, 9:30 p.m. Report, Sergeant Neil Carson. We've received a report of suspicious individuals sulking around the sewers in the outskirts of Raccoon City. I searched the area and located the individual, but he ran away before I was able to question him. I recovered the following items: a small amount of C4 plastic explosives, electronic detonator, 9x19 parabel rounds, and an infrared scope broken. If that was real life, that dude would be dead. They would have shot his ass. Yo, what's up, JD? Hey, Aka Chat, sorry to have been lurking for ages, but quick question. Any reason any of you seen the movie, the Resident Evil movies, the cartoon ones? Are they? Yeah, they're really good. Yeah, no, Degeneration, Damnation, and Vendetta, I hear they're really good. They're a little bit outrageous, but they're pretty good. I recommend them easily over the animation movies, or the live action movies. Easy. And hey JD, hope you're having a nice Thursday. Welcome to the stream. There we got the crank. And we need to go upstairs. Yeah, they can be a little bit over the top, but they're pretty cool. I still have yet to watch Vendetta, but everyone's told me Vendetta is pretty cool, a pretty fun watch. And they're not too long. I don't think they're too long. Oh, let's see. Let's go put the ink ribbon up because we don't need it. And I don't think we need the crank either. I think we could put the crank up too. I can't really remember if we need the crank for anything. This save room music is legendary. Oh my god. For what it's worth though, they are better than the live actions by like 2 times, 3 times, 4 times over. They're so much better. And I think they're working on an animation show for Netflix too. They got a lot of shit in the works for Resident Evil. Yeah, no problem. Wait, RE animated movies? Yeah, they came out with 3 animated movies over the years. The first one's called Degeneration with Leon and Claire. The second one's called Damnation. And then the next next one after that is called Vendetta. I bought them personally because I was a fan and I wanted to own them, but I'm not really sure if you can stream them anywhere. Yeah, we need to... But they're definitely worth a watch. If you like the series, they're definitely worth a watch. Hidden item number 59. More handgun bullets. What does it say? The door is nailed shut. It doesn't look like I can pass through here. Alright, I'm trying to remember how this area looks. Oh yeah. So in the original game, when you came in here, you remember there was actually the medallion statue, remember? You know how we just put the medallion down on the statue to get the key? And the remake, they turned that into 3 medallions. So this is actually where you get 1 medallion. And this room is actually closed. So you get the map in here, and you get the medallion there. And then there was another door right here, remember? And then that door leads to the library. With the pushable shelves and everything. There's also a door right here, but we need a key. And I don't have one at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to have one. One sec, let me think. No. Guess not yet. I'm on the hunt now. So you could say that they're foggling a dead human. Oh god. Wait. I need to go check his dead body. That zombie's dead body. I didn't check it. Oh. It's gone. Never mind. RE is the zombie game that set the standard in the genre, in my opinion. I can't really remember too many zombie games that came out around this time now. Although I will say, like, it's not comparable, but Dead Rising is also a lot of fun. Sadly, the 4th game is not that good. But the 3rd game and the 2nd game and the 1st game are all pretty fun. But, like, 2008 to, like, 2015, we just started seeing zombie game galore. So this stuff exists, but they changed how it worked in this game. Plant vs. Zombie is the best zombie gamer. I hear that game's good. A bronze plate with a picture on it. All right, let's see. So we got 1 in the middle, 2, no middles, none in the middle. Yo, what's up, James? How's it going? So we want this one to move over. And then we want this one to move over. And then that's it. Yep. Nothing much, just chilling? Hell yeah. So in the OG, when we came in here, right? You had to, like... This existed right here. You would step up, right? You would go up the stairs. And then this door also existed, right? It was a double. No, it wasn't a double door. It was a single door. But they changed it. You remember you had to like push these around and stuff to get items and stuff? Doesn't exist, obviously. In the remake, if you go down here, there's actual bullets. There's no bullets here, sadly. dun. I'm not sure if we can actually get any value out of the crank yet. Do we? I don't think so. But I'm kind of curious. And then they also changed the layout of the layout of the mansion. You remember they added the stairwells in the remake? There's no stairwells here. Why is it not letting me do this? Are you serious? This guy's dead? Am I, like, not remembering what I have to use these for? I'm pretty sure you had to put them here. Maybe I'll remember. Wasted a bullet, shit. Yeah, so they had the stairwells, or the stairs, in the remake too, like right here. So this ladder in the remake doesn't exist. Oh, I remember now. Never mind, I'm an idiot. How many bullets do we have? Oh, want to know what's cool is that someone said Plants vs. Zombies, and I've completed that game. I've never played that game. What is up with these load times? It's so bad. Hey, what's up, Hill Thuxter? Happy Thursday, sir. Hope you're doing all right. It's fun? Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard it's pretty fun. Dun, 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 dun. So in this room exists in the remake, but it's changed. There's no ink ribbon. Right here is actually soda machines. Small key. Hey, all right. All right. Yo, Jack, you still here? April 6th. I accidentally moved one of the stone statues on the second floor when I leaned against it. When the chief found out about it, he was furious. I swear the guy nearly bit my head off, screaming at me never to touch the statue again. If it's so important, then maybe he shouldn't have put it out in the open like that. The next day, I heard that all the art pieces from the chief's collection are rare items, literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know which is the biggest mystery, where he finds those tacky things or where he's getting the money to pay for them. May 10th. I wasn't surprised to see the chief come in today with yet another large picture frame in his hands. This time, it was a real disturbing painting depicting a nude person being hanged. I was appalled by the expression on the chief's face as he leered at the painting. Why anyone would consider something like that to be a work of art is beyond my comprehension. Oh, I hope that there you go. There's your answer towards the paintings. Chief has a weird hobby, you could say. The statue note was dated in April, so he made those back then. So who paid for the art? Umbrella? Umbrella. Yep. Particularly Birkin. He's getting paid by Birkin to basically help them. He also goes to their meetings, which we learn later. In a note, we learn that Birkin is the one who's doing his payout, and he answers to him. So Chief is, Brian Irons is pretty dirty. Hey, welcome back, Drago. Hey. Hope you had a nice rest. I miss playing that game, Plants vs. Zombies. Go here. So this room is a little bit changed. Not a little bit changed too. It does have 2 floors like it did in the original. You do got to bring down something like this. Oh, the crank's gone too. No more crank. You remember in here you had to get like 2 pieces and you had to put them in to get the electronic part, which we don't have. We have to put in a specific thing, which we don't have, but hey, we got rid of it. Yeah, we finished Jill's story. Jill's story. It went by pretty fast. We did it faster than Chris's, but it was probably because I was stopping to talk at certain spots in it as well. But yeah, it was pretty smooth. We didn't die at all. Oh, RE. Oh, okay. Well, you said that game, so I thought we were talking about Plants vs. Zombies. Him and Wesker got... But their art... I doubt Wesker would want to waste time with him. Alright, we're gonna use this key here. Use the key. Handgun parts. Nice. Not bad. Although, I feel like we were supposed to have a key for that already. I still haven't finished that campaign and I'm like 4 hours in. Wait, an RE remake? It's a little bit unfair to compare to me though, because unless you play the games a lot, I've played. I'm no speedrunner, but I've played these games quite a bit. Like quite a bit. I remember a good portion of where stuff is and stuff, for the most part. I do forget some things because playing so many games at a time, I do forget shit. But I play a lot of video games on my channel. I think last year we ended up playing 71 video games the entire year. We finished 71 video games. It was a lot. Breeze. We got 4 bullets. So the fire... Oh, God, look, the fire's still going. Nah, it's my first time playing Resident Evil Remake. I didn't play the OG. Resident Evil games are still semi-new to me. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, like, for me, he's been pecked to death. I've played... He's been pecked to death. I couldn't tell you. I've played Resident Evil Remake and the OG one so many times. I couldn't even tell you. So this whole area has changed too in the remake. You still need the valve to do the water, but you see the helicopter is kind of in a different place, but it's still here. We don't actually see it crash in the A scenario. It's just here now. But in all the scenarios in Resident Evil Remake, you actually see or hear it crash. So that's like a little small change. And the steps going down is still in the remake as well. This whole area right here is in it. I love this outside music. I hope you're enjoying the remake. The remake is really nice. And it has a lot to it too. Like there's a lot of stuff you can do in the remake. So in the B scenario, this is actually where you start from, right here. Grab the handgun bullets. So in the remake, you come here and you get the club key. And there was an actual inventory box here. In OG, no inventory box. Completely different. Also, there was 2 zombies inside here. Remake is hard, but I see the charm. I'll finish it eventually. Yeah, it can. When you have no idea where things are at, or like placements of enemies, yeah, it can be pretty brutal sometimes. That's like, yeah, I fucked this up. You normally can get by here. Oh, by the way, she got some old booty shorts on. Look at them booty shorts. And she got her, she chilling. She dead though. Okay, good. Alright, let's go here. So in the remake, this is around the time that Mr. X shows up. Mr. X doesn't show up since he doesn't show up in the A scenario. Hey, more handgun bullets. Hey, nice. We had like 8 bullets at one point. Hell yeah. Now we're killing it. Sweet. You didn't like the remake that much? That's an opinion I don't really hear that often, I will say. So the helicopter was right there in the remake, not over where it was originally. They blocked off that, like, passage right there. Alright, let's go here because our inventory is full. So RE2 advertising Mr. X, but he's only in New Game Plus, basically. No, well, like in RE2, the original, to get the full story of the game, you need to do A and B. It's all one story put together. Unlike Resident Evil 1, we're playing Chris and Jill storyline. Similar things happen, and you do it differently. And this, it's all one story put together. That is also something that's missing from Resident Evil 2 Remake, because the B scenarios, you tend to end up doing the same thing that they already did in the A scenario. So it feels a little weird. Yeah, just a tad. But no, it's more of a complete story. And then when you... So for instance, remember I told you that you go through that door for the B scenario? So when you do Leon B, right? So this is Leon A. So next is Claire B. So when you do Leon B, it's like we'll be going through the mansion like Claire did in Leon B. But still, like, you get different cutscenes. Like, different things happen. So, like, for instance, what happens with Ada in Leon A is different in Leon B. In the remake, what happens with Ada is the same in Leon A and Leon B. You have different cutscenes with different people and different events happen, and stuff like that. Like, one thing, like, how you interact with the alligator changes and stuff like that. So, it's one of the shortcomings, honestly, of the remake, which kind of sucks. Which, again, I go back to what I say about Resident Evil 3. How does a game in 1990, I think 1998 or something, I don't remember when this game came out. How does a game in 1998 have some things that a game in 2020 doesn't have? They could have easily done that in the honestly, Resident Evil 2 Remake got Game of the Year nominations, but it lost to Sekiro. If they would have took the time to make the B scenarios better, if they would have took time to actually make the B scenarios in the remake better, and just like how they did in the OG, where they had different routes and stuff, or different cutscenes and stuff, that game would have won Game of the Year. Like, that is the weakest part of the game. It would have honestly been better from a viewer, like a viewer's perspective, or a game reviewer's perspective, to not include the B scenarios, because they're literally just there and they do nothing. It's just extra gameplay with nothing in it. Where in this game, they offer you different stuff. We're gonna go later in the game. There's gonna be an option to pick up a gun or an inventory pack, right? If we pick one of those up, Claire doesn't get it in B, and vice versa. That shit like that doesn't exist in the remake, and it's really cool to see stuff like that. Little decisions that you do in A affect B, and that's totally taken out in the remake, which sucks. That's like the only shortcoming of the remake, in my opinion. Everything else is just fantastic, but they did skimp on that a bit, and they know it. They know it. So this room is in the remake. If you remember, you get the security card for the shotgun in here. There's some hidden items in here as well. One's by the vase, or vase, depending on how you pronounce it. It's an ink ribbon, not a big deal. So this is also, they changed the ruby. You do use the ruby in this game. Or this is how you get the ruby. You remember, you have to take the hand from the library in the remake and put it in here, and then you get the stick, and then you have to take the ruby out of the stick, and then you put it in the box, and in the box is the key card for the shotgun. We get the precinct, we get the diamond key. So you got to put these rubies here. So not only do we get the diamond key, but we also get a chest plug. Nothing useful. I'm not sure if there's anything else actually in here. It never, yeah, I guess not. That's a great technique. Only one item for both characters. It is a great technique. So they changed this area. So in the remake, when you come into this area, outside the door to actually go into the room that we just came into is right here. It's right here. And there is, I believe, a shutter over there. And only Claire can get in there. So that's the Chief's room, and only Claire can get in there. Leon can't go in there. But they changed the entry into that room. They make it closer in the remake. We don't need the chest piece, so we can put it up. And we don't need the ink ribbon either. God, we've gotten so many ink ribbons. I already got 14. That means we picked up 7. So now we got the diamond key. And I still got the gun upgrade. Where do we use the diamond key? Let's see. Okay. I see. It is pretty cool how they do that. I think it's pretty cool. I don't, Oh, I got another shotgun. What difficulty I'm playing on? This game only has normal. Hard mode is, I think hard mode in Resident Evil 2 is actually only available on the PC version of the game. The Japanese version actually is way easier than the the Western version as well too. They toned down the enemy's HP pools in the Japanese version. They toned down the blood, and they also toned down the enemy count. So there's less enemies on screen as well in the Japanese version. But we're playing on normal. I think this version only has normal and easy. Because I don't have it on PC. I would buy it on PC if it was available. But I'm playing it on the PS3. So much replayability for a game in the 90s? Yeah. And you're going to hear me complain about that in Resident Evil 3 Remake all day. How does a game that's not even a gig big have more replayability in a game that's like 43 gigs? Where's the priority? Graphics. But yeah, like these games have so much replayability. It's sad that the B scenarios in the remake are not good, but I don't want that to like undermine that it is an actual good game. Ah, fuck. I brought the shotgun, right? Three for one. Hey. We got 3 heads. Hell yeah. Oh, fuck. Let's see if we can get him. Nice. Got them both. Got them both. Nice, nice. There we got the film B. Yo, welcome back, Beef. Welcome back. Hope you're enjoying your lunch. Them naked new Jill mods. I mean, that's true. It's locked and broken and can't be opened. It's locked and broken and can't be opened. Isn't there another one, or is it only the remake? There it is. Hidden item number. Whatever. As I was saying in Resident Evil Remake, there is a mega shit ton of hidden items in Resident Evil 2. A shit ton. And we're just getting started. Yeah, the amount of costume in Resident Evil 3R is ridiculous. Oh yeah, it's absurd. It's only 3 items. I mean, 3 costumes. One's the default. One's I don't even remember the other one. And then the other one is for pre-ordering the game. Where the default one, I mean the original Resident Evil 3 has 9. And they're all free. Ridiculous. And one of them is Regina from Dino Crisis, and it looks fucking awesome. I knew they weren't gonna add that because I knew if they did, it would only fan the fire of people wanting a Dino Crisis remake more, but I was so hoping they were gonna add it. I'm not even gonna lie. But I knew they weren't going to. They wouldn't want to do that to themselves. It's a G arm. Why this is in the police precinct, I have no idea, but it's a G embryo arm. Code G human body experiment. September 15th. Was that 354? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna bring some ammo. I'm gonna switch out and bring the handgun ammo. You can put the shotgun away. There we go. Good morning, Bagman. Or is it Bagmut? Bagamat? Is that how you pronounce it? Bagamat? Good morning. But it has a lot of content to it, and then on top of that, it has Tofu and Fourth Survivor, just like the remake does. It also has extreme battle mode too in this, which they did not have in the remake. Uh-oh. What's that sinister music? Uh-oh. So fun fact. Another fun fact. If we come here, this is actually in the remake as well. This is where Marvin body was. Go ahead and get yourself some free ammo. Memo to Leon. To Leon S. Kennedy, congratulations on your assignment to the Raccoon City Police Department. We all look forward to having you as part of our team and promise to take good care of you. Welcome aboard. From all the guys at the RPD. They are secretly making Dino Crisis, and they will drop in when we least expect it. I hope so. All right, so I don't know how I can show you guys. How can I show you? Is it okay? You can't. It's hard to see. It's hard to see, but you see where it says "Welcome, Leon." If you actually zoom it in, it actually has welcomes with 2 L's. Which is a typo. And they in the remake, they have it up here, right? It's up here, hanging. But if you look on one of the desks, the extra L is actually on one of the desks. So this is actually, they actually included the typo in the remake, making fun of themselves. I love that one. That's like one of my favorite ones. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the save room right here. The save room that we have here is not a save room in the remake. And we can actually look into the remake from right here, but we can't here. Forgot to mention that. And there's a locker in here. But there is not one. Uh-oh. Marvin. Marvin! No! Oh my god, talk about a transfer. God, he's fucking turboed. Marvin. Don't make me do it, Marvin. Marvin. You can also see that this zombie has his head gone, which indicates that Marvin actually shot his head off. Oh, Marvin. You motherfucker, you played... You... Marvin, no! Why'd you make me do it? Now we got the heart key. You playing chicken. You dick. Which game is my favorite? My favorite Resident Evil game is the original Resident Evil 3. Which is why I'm probably so strong against it, why I dislike it. But yeah, Resident Evil 3 is my favorite Resident Evil game of all time. No contest. My second favorite one is the first game. And then I guess you could say Resident Evil 2 is my third favorite. And then after that, I don't really have any more opinions on the series, to be honest. I just play whatever at that point. But I really enjoy Resident Evil 3. I know, Intra. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do it. I like how they show how Marvin got bit in the remake. I like that too, though. Yeah, I do like that. And I like how it happened, too. You actually find out... I don't remember what game you played that you would find out how Marvin got bit. But it's not fun, man. You no longer need this key. Good morning, Reynando. How you doing? Is it this key? No. Okay, so that's the club one. We got the heart one, so that means we can go on underground. Go here. Code X. I don't like Code Veronica. I don't like Steve. I don't like Steve. I don't like... The game feels too long. I don't like Alfred. Even though Alfred is ridiculous and very entertaining. I'm not a fan of Alexia. I don't like Code Veronica. The only thing I like about Code Veronica is Wesker, which wasn't even in the original game. That was Code Veronica X. Oh no! That's like the most useless liquor in the game. You like... I'm just not a fan of Code Veronica. I never have been. That's okay. Yeah, hope you're having a nice morning, Reynando. Fucking Brad. Steve from Code X sounds like a stereotypical high school bully from movies. Steve is just fucking ridiculous. He's fucking ridiculous. Let's see. He's a creep. I think the key is right. We use the key over here. I don't know. It's just like this stuff right here, right? How we're going around and we're traveling around the precinct and doing all this stuff and right? I don't find it interesting in Code Veronica. It doesn't interest me in Code Veronica. Like the actual gameplay or like, you know, you going around and doing stuff. It's just never enjoyed it. All right. Let's go here. Over this way. We use the key. Yeah. The most useless, but probably the highest jump scare playing the first one. What? Code Veronica? Wesker was in the original. No, he had like scenes. Some of his scenes weren't in it. Like I think the scene at the very end where he was laughing in the fire. I don't think that was in it in the original game. That's what I meant. Sorry. I didn't know. That's what I meant. Oh, the liquor? Yeah, no, that jump scare is good. That jump scare is real good. Yeah, that's a good jump scare. In fact, I even knew it was coming when I played the remake, and it still got me. That's a good one. Let's see. Also, the one in Resident Evil 3 where Nemesis jumps through the window, that's like my favorite one. That shit scared the fuck out of me when I was a kid. Oh my god. I still remember yelling. Is it memory card 2? No, space. Use memory card. Memory card 1. I gotta go through and see how many space I have.